diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
All right, good morning. And no, don't worry about your candy. We're on live. So I told you no food. Okay, so we're gonna say hello and happy Easter.
Hello, happy Easter.
Hello, happy Easter.
All right, say love you.
Love you.
I will bring your candy up, okay? I will bring your candy up, okay? I promise you. I'll even get you more candy. I stepped on it. Oh man, that never goes how it's supposed to. We're supposed to be cute and getting along and everything else. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good Easter. I don't really know. Gee, I'm not expecting anybody to jump on today, so but it's Easter, and I'm probably gonna have even lower because the daily reflection's not going to my personal page anymore. I'm clearing that out so that I have an arena to go to for myself. I don't have to worry about certain things like other people worrying about what it is that I'm doing and things like that, right? So if you are here, please say hello, let me know. If you like something that I say, please put a thumbs up. If you don't like something I say, go talk to your sponsor or put in a mad emoji or put, maybe I say something you don't like or you necessarily don't agree with, put it in the chat, man. We can talk about it. I've been known to change my mind. It's kind of weird. Kind of a weird thing. Morning, Jill. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good Easter. You just missed the little girls. It was a shit show. All right. So today, we were talking about crying for the moon, and I have no idea what we're talking about, but I did do a little bit of reading. Where'd they go? Trash. I said, people wonder what I do on Sundays. I clean up after those two. Is what I do. Would you like some candy? All right. So, crying for the moon. Now, I don't want to read this part right here because it's going to be in the book, which is the language of the heart. Huh? We get to pull out this big old thing twice now. I'm happy about that. And I'm going to read the whole thing. It's not very long, and we should be have more than enough time to go over it. So this is in December 1944, letter to the mother of an alcoholic. Dear mother of Jay, and it's just in parentheses because we're anonymous. I cannot tell you how poignantly I'm stirred by the letter you wrote to the grapevine about your alcoholic son. Just 10 years ago, my own mother, after years of frantic bewilderment, lost hope. Long a chronic problem drinker, I had come to the jumping off place. A very good doctor had pronounced the grim sentence, obsessive drinker, deteriorating rapidly, hopeless. The doctor used to talk about my case somewhat like this. Yes, Bill has underlying personality defects, great emotional sensitivity, childish and inferiority. And what was even probably worse about that is they weren't talking to Bill, they were talking over him. See, that's one of the things that I cannot stand is when people talk over me because they think I don't understand. Man, don't put these people down more. Trust me, they're not stupid. They're probably a lot smarter than you are. Okay? This is a very real feeling of inferiority is magnified by his childish sensitivity and the state of affairs which generates in him that insatiable abnormal craving for self-approval and success in the eyes of the world. Still a child, he cries for the moon, and the moon, it seems, won't have him. And so I had asked my doctor for some meds, and he gave me some different ones, and I knew it was Atarax, man. That shit puts me to sleep. I laid down for a nap at 3:00 yesterday, and I got up at 9:30, and I'm not very happy about that. And I'm not mad. I'm not upset with the doctor because he didn't listen to me. I'm not upset with the nurse. I'm not upset with anybody but me because I did not stand up for myself. And then what happens is then I sleep for that long, and nightmares was just nightmares about this shit right here, feeling inferior, feeling I'm less than other people. So the last night dreams were about, we were back in my old house, and my brother had a lot of roommates living there, and I'm homeless, and he won't let me stay there. And everybody just kind of puts me down and says I'm this and I'm that, kicks me out of the house and things like that. And it's really weird. There wasn't any drinking in this one. So progress, right? Usually that's what it's about. That's the mainstay. Even my brain forgets that my alcohol is but a symptom of my disease, that it goes much deeper than that. Right? Discovering alcohol, he found much more in it than do normal folks. To him, alcohol is no more relaxation. It means release from inner conflict. It means that to set his troubled spirit free. So what happens when we drink alcohol is our inhibitions go down. And since our inhibitions go down, we could care less about this bullshit. Okay? It's about your inhibitions. Okay? What it is that you're willing to do. And then we do crazy shit. And then we can blame it on the alcohol, right? No. Guess what? You were planning that shit before you even started drinking. The doctor would go on. Seen this way, we normal people can picture how some... I'm going to start this over. Seen this way, we normal people can picture how such a compulsive habit can become a real obsession, as indeed it has in Bill's case. Once he arrives at the obsession point, alcohol overshadows all else. Hence, he now appears utterly selfish and immoral. He will lie, cheat, steal, or what have you to serve his drinking ends. Of course, those about him are shocked and dismayed because they think his actions are willful, but that's far from being so. The real picture of Bill's is that of bankrupt idealist, one who has gone broke on vain, childish dreams of perfection and power. Victimized now by his obsession, he is a little crying boy alone in the dark, strange room, waiting, agonizing for Mother or God to come and light a candle. I must confess, Mother J, that I may have put some of these words into the doctor's mouth, but that's the alcoholic's life as I have lived it. Did I, an alcoholic, have a defective character? Of course I did. Was I an alcoholic, also a sick man? Yes, very. To what extent I was personally responsible for my drinking, I don't know. That's a great way to put it. All of it. Maybe that was too quick of an answer. Okay, to what extent in my reason? Well, I feel like I'm responsible for all of it, man. Because I knew. I knew better. So I maybe I feel a little different about it. But I don't know. I kind of feel like if I take responsibility for all of it, then I can get well. Because that's what I'm striving for, right? That's what I'm going for. Now I may be wrong in that. I don't know. Yet I'm not the one to take the complete refuge in the idea that I was a sick man only. In the early years, I certainly had some degree of free will. That free will I used badly, to great misery of my mother and countless others. I am deeply ashamed. As one who knows me little, you may have heard now, 10 years ago, a friend, himself a liberated alcoholic, came to me bearing the light, which finally led me out of the toils. There will come a day like that for you and yours. I'm so confident, as ever, Bill W. I kind of wanted to hear the letter from the mother, but, it's all about Bill. Unfortunately, this one is all about Bill. And I love Bill. I do. I love the way he says saying that. But Dr. Bob has this way of saying things, too, that kind of hit me a little bit harder than Bill. So, I love what Bill says, but I read all of Bill's shit all day long. So let's read somebody else's stuff, right? I think that's what he would have wanted. Growth, betterment, progress, right? Maybe there'll be one day when people won't even know who Bill W. was, and that'd probably make him a happy man. I don't know. Never met him. While drinking, I seem to facilitate, VACILLAT. While drinking, I seem to be between feeling totally invisible and believing in the center of the universe. Just use regular words, people. I mean, yeah, okay, I have a GD and I can read really well and blah, 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 but so what, man? Just use the word be, because that's what that means. Searching for that elusive balance between the two worlds has become a major part of recovery. The moon I constantly cried for is, in sobriety, rarely full. It shows me instead its many other phases and there are lessons in them all. True learning has often followed an eclipse, a time of darkness, but with each cycle of my recovery, the light grows stronger and my vision clearer. So are we talking about the moon as in God? I'm a little confused. I don't know what crying for the moon means. Maybe I should have done a little bit better of a job. In this case, I would think, and it's my personal opinion, but I can only go off of that, right? My experience, strength, and hope is that would be, God in some way. And that when we're crying for the moon, those are my foxhole prayers. God, please help me get out of this. I'll never do it again. He never answered those prayers. And I'll tell you why. Because I wasn't willing to change. I wasn't. I'll never do it again. I was full of crap. I won't do it that way again. There's always something, right? Always something. So go have a good Easter, guys. Yeah, I'm just going to relax the rest of the day because starting tomorrow, it is off the chain. Yeah, lots of progress. Is seeking God. Thank you. Man, I don't know everything, guys. If I did, I'd be dead. Right? Right. But that's why we get on here. I need to learn too. A lot of people don't understand that this is actually about the unlearning. I know I act like I know everything, but I don't, guys. I don't. And I don't think I act that way either, but just as is something to compare it to, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I do act that way. But sometimes people tend to think that I do, and I know. If you ever saw me in a business meeting, you'd be like, oh, yeah, Dion needs people. Come on, guys. No one person can have it. No way. And honestly, I don't want that. I want it. Too much control. Fuck that. No. Boundaries. Right? The box. Right, Joe? The box. Right. Love you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. I love you. Bye. Oh, and have a day.